a local jacket. When you find time, you can check it. What's the way about him? You guys. Yeah, that one always gets spoiled very fast. Doesn't take fun. Useful idiot or useless idiot?
With all my weakness. Adam? Yes, yes. You go and sit there and wait for me. But if you keep winning, you will maintain your tools. Okay. You're done. Exactly. So right now, I want them to focus on one hit ball up and then net back. Only this. The other why not this? Because how their camera, I have told them. There's one GoPro, put another GoPro that will shoot. Yeah? So that this other one can never. Sometimes missing as well as you guys want to swallow. Yeah. So what's the positive or false negative? Yeah. That it has not yet landed. You get it. As you remember the other day, there was a ball flying. Then the book got it. The ball has not yet landed. How did they determine that the ball is the one, eh? I have sent two of them. Major is coming. Yeah, he's one of them and another one is coming. Major is coming. Yeah, Major is coming. So those two. Will be determined where the ball is landing. You see, the other thing that is important is the flight position. Go and do another thing. You're there alone. Can you remove the mic from here? You are isolated.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to weekend volleyball action. We are coming to you live from Zambia, of course, the home of the Sports Volleyball Club, and this is the Youth Encounter Center, of course, home of classic volleyball. The game which you're just, of course, joining us is between Sports Volleyball Club, the women, against KVC Volleyball Club. This is the first set, because KVC are coming to this fixture following their last encounter with VVC, where they lost that game 3-1. And for Sports, they are coming into this fixture and of course with that victory against KCCA over the first weekend. And of course I want to say thank you to each and everyone who is joining us online. I see quite some of you have already dropped in your comments. My name is Moses and I'll be the commentator for this game. CK Gill, you're already on. Jen Gloria, I see you. You're saying KVC, we can make it. And of course, as always, Abalo Caroline, you're always joining us online and dropping in those comments. For now, of course, Sports is leading with 11 points. KVC just having 7. KVC, of course, is not full house, as most of the key players are not around. You don't see, of course, their first libero Prosi is not here. Today we have Phoebe Chungire playing in that role. In the middle, of course, we don't see Harriet. We see the return of Hawa, Captain Talib there. And we also see Madina. We have Olive. Ariemo, the setter, but of course she starts from out. Then we have Resti Mukebezi in that position. We have Barbara Mbabazi. Then we have Peace Watmon alongside, of course, Juliet Chloe. And for Sports, Coach Malik today, of course, has given chance to most of the players that usually don't start this game. We see through the middle, of course, we see Immaculate. We also saw, of course, Alison. She is in the receiving position, but we see Aisha starting together with Flavia. We see, of course, Lado, Cecilia, and of course, Agnes Akanyu. This is set 1. Don't forget that after this game, there are 2 men's fixtures coming your way. The very first one at 2 p.m. will be a very, very interesting one. Elion will be taking on Sky Volleyball Club. We don't want to really miss that one. Then the last game, of course, will be UCU Dubs. They'll be taking on the team from Luzira, that is Prisons Volleyball Club. So such interesting games you don't need to really miss out to watch. Cecilia, of course, comes with a swing from position 2, but it goes wide, and that is a point for KVC. Alison, nicely picked. Shamira with the set. Aisha as well swings, but it goes wide. And of course now their lead is going to be cut short to within 2 points. Renata with that swing, but nicely picked by Barbara. Medina with a smart play. Ball is still in play for KVC. Medina goes high again and swings, but goes wide. So we are level at scores. What a comeback for KVC. They have managed to zero down to the lead. Of course, that's a Sporters set up, but now it is level terms. Of course, service error from Lado. Cecilia there for Sporters. The hands of Immaculate and Renata. This was able to leap and go and get that slight touch. Nicely served by Medina. Alison off the hands. Of course, the setter there in Resty could not do much to keep that ball in play for Team KVC, who are just, of course, trailing. And now they have taken the lead in this set, 15 points to 14. Barbara, picked by Lado, flash. Allison, ball is still in play. Goes to Renata now. She swings hard, and that ball is on court. There was an early on fixture between KCB and Kumba, of course the defending champions there, who really are not doing very well of late. They have been losing their last 2 games in a row, and they came out victorious, of course, against Elion. That was the first game of the day in Serie A, of course, in the ladies category. And Aggie comes with a big swing through the middle. Both Sporters are going to be relying on the services of Aggie through the middle. Today we don't see Esther, so we shall have Aggie do most of the work through the middle there, and Immaculate. So at 16-16, Renata serving, picked by Barbara. It goes back to as a free ball. Through the middle again, Aggie, but retrieved, of course, by the libero Phoebe there. Free ball. Shamira tries to keep it in play. Flavia, Allison, but she just gets unlucky there, and that's a point for KAVC. Juliet, nicely served. Flavia through the middle. Aggie. Most of the times, of course, we're going to see those balls go through to the middle, especially when Aggie is on front court and with the connection she has with Flavia. And now she has Flavia on front court. There is Aggie and Cecilia Lado, of course, Sudanese international, playing here in Uganda. Barbara, retrieved by Allison. Through the middle again. Aggie with a slight dump. Flavia, nicely picked by, of course, Phoebe. Flavia will go through the middle again, and Aggie comes hard. Direct position 1 there. Of course, there's no one to keep that ball in play. Juliet caught there standing, and Sporters just take that slight 1-point lead again. Barbara swings, but that ball is off. 2-point lead for Sporters now, as we still progress in, of course, set 1. Allison go through Medina, and that is a miscommunication, of course, from Medina there and Phoebe, the libero. And slowly, Sporters now heading into the 20-point mark with a 3-point lead. Retrieved by Shamira with the middle flash with that good dump. 21 for Sporters and 17 for KAVC. This is ladies action in Serie A, and it's the last of its kind for today. And that service error from Allison just still keeps KAVC in the chase. To the service line now goes Barbara, and on front court comes back Medina Chambade with Howard Talib, together with, of course, the setter in Resti Mtebezi. Smart service and S, of course, for Barbers. 19 for KAVC and 21 for Sporters. Retrieved, and of course this Medina off the hands. Ball is still in play. Agi. Resti with the set again. Medina. That's an attack error from her.
He has to slip down first.
just wraps up. First set, Sport is coming up strong, 25-19. Good fights from KAVC to level up the scores in the latter stages of the set. But they fell short with, of course, the errors there, and Sportes so far have one set to themselves.
So what?
Same village.
You don't know what it's like.
I know.
No, you don't.
I know.
You don't. If you knew, you don't even touch it.
Our rival.
You think me I can touch the spot? What
When you reach in Manchester, you find one family
what are two people? What are
supporting different teams.
Okay, let's wait and see this weekend.
It's Wednesday.
As we progress in set number 2, of course, Scotters with one set, Kavc KFC just trailing, and in second set, Sporters has 11 points. KFC has just 3. Sporters Volleyball Club, of course, the ladies there are having quite full control of this second set. Not the kind of fight that KFC had put up in the first set, where they were able to chase and close in on a gap which was about 7 points. But in this particular second set, they seem not to really be finding their feet there to try to chase, with now a 10-point gap opened by Sporters. They will really need to have deeper to see to it that they come back and maybe fight more in this second set. This is Barbara in the service box. Puts up Lado, retrieve Flavia. The dump there, but she goes now up. Allison off the hands. Good play from her. Sporters keep on with their lead. Lado comes strong with that attack from position 4 there, and of course Barbara there in defensive position 6 for KFC wasn't able to put it back into play, and that extends Sporters' 10-point lead as we progress. Of course, 16 for Sporters and 6 for KFC. Aggie with the service. Smartly picked by Barbara. I think there was quite no communication between Imi and Lado there on the net defense. Definitely they needed to agree who was to play that rebounder. But nonetheless, Sporters are able to secure that point. Here comes Aggie again. She errors from the service line this time around. And KFC just with 7 points now. This is set number 2, and if you're just joining us online, this is the second game in, of course, the ladies category. Serie A is what we are talking about, and the first game already was done. Kavc Kumba, the defending champions there, came out strong against Elion Volleyball Club, and now we are having game number 2. Sportes Volleyball Club taking on Kavc. Sport is already leading a set, and also looking really good in this second set as well. And once this is done, of course, we shall switch the gears now to the men's category, where first game at 2 p.m. when the sun will really be boiling us here on the ground. But nonetheless, Elion Volleyball Club, the men there, will be taking on a newly revamped Sky Volleyball Club after edging out, of course, Police in the previous encounter. There are 3 sets to 2. And of course, both teams will be coming into this fixture of today with the edge, and they need to win maximum points, because Elion as well fell short to Ndeje Volleyball Club, of course, the Sharks there, in a 3-1 victory that Ndeje were able to claim all the 3 points. And now for today, we'll be looking to get those maximum points. And of course, the climax of it all today will be UCU taking on Prisons Volleyball Club. And of course, tomorrow, more action will return to your screens. If you're not able to make it to Lugogo, please buy that data and just keep it in Sportes Volleyball Club, the media page, because the action will be really hot and hot as we return tomorrow in Lugogo, of course, the indoor arena there. In the morning, of course, we shall have the ladies games there. We shall have Ndeje Elites taking on UPDF. And of course, at 11, we shall have UCU taking on KCCA. That is still the ladies category. Then the men, we have 3 fixtures lined up for you there. We shall have Kavc taking on Police. That game will start at exactly 2 p.m. Ndeje Sharks will take on KCCA, who of course are coming to the fixture after losing their game to UCU there last weekend. And the last game, of course, will be a big one to be the clash of the Titans. Nemo Stars will be taking on Sport S, and of course you will really need to keep it there, because that one in particular will be a big one to, of course, climax the evening. But nonetheless, if you're not able to make it to Lugogo Indoor Arena, Sportes Volleyball Club media will be here, of course, to relay those games as they do happen. But of course, back to our game. Sportes 20 points now, and Kavc are still on the chase with 10 points. That 10-point lead that Sportes, of course, set up has really been a big ditch to dig for Kavc. And of course, that big swing from Renata, and here she goes again. Fibo, and that miscued error from Kavc pushes Sportes now to just within 4 points to claim victory in the second set as well. We are going to see the first substitution for Team Sportes. Catherine Tino is going to come on for the Sudanese international, Lado Cecilia Abak. Very interesting to watch. Ladies volleyball. And straight to the service she goes. This is Catherine Tino. Good service from Madina and Chloe. Through the middle, of course, still in play. Amy passing it over. Madina retrieves again. Olive with the set. Barbara comes, but she's brought down by Renata. Of course, very many of the fans have so far made their way to the youth encounter, the Serie grounds here in NSAMBYA, of course, the home of classic volleyball, to witness the action for this weekend as it unfolds. Flavia looking for Renata there. Ball is still in play. Patricia, Flavia, to Renata again, and that's an attack error from her. She quite doesn't judge it very well and hits it to the middle of the net there. KVC now at 11 points and 22 for Sportes Volleyball Club. And of course, she pays back with that huge attack off the hands of the blockers. Renata Kamahoro there. Back comes Agi through the middle, and at the service box is Amy. And she goes with a good service. Dribble now comes to Sportes field. Agi through the middle. She swings off the hands of Hawa. And yeah, that's a point for Team Sportes. KVC are going to call in for a timeout as, of course, Sportes just set it up for set points, 24-11. Kamahoro Renata, of course, at the end of it all, brings us to the end of set number 2. Claiming victory, of course, is Sportes, the ladies team, and trailing with 2 sets is Port Charles Bamba side in KVC. Lot of talking points, of course, for him and his ladies, despite the fact that he is not full house today. But as well, Sportes is not full house today. Of course, there should be talking points for both teams there, but so far, a good job for Sportes as they are just in need of that one set to walk away with a clean sweep and, of course, clean victory of 3 points. We are coming to you live from NSAMBYA here, the home of classic volleyball. Let us just take a break. We shall come back with set number 3.
conceded anything.
So this is hard also now.
So set number 3 is underway. KVC, of course, starting strong there, and so far 2-2. Medina with the service. She drops serves that ball there, and Shamira is not able to keep it in play. KVC now just starting to pick up themselves and maybe do more in this third set. We see the introduction of Kanje, Doreen there in the setting department, and off is Resty, and the rest is how it started. But that rebound from Renata there for Sportes just gets Medina off the service box, and Sportes are able to side out. Able to keep that ball in play, and Sportes now with 3 points on the lead, 7 against 4 for KVC. Strong for Aggie through the middle as that ball goes through Aggie's hands. This is Lado Cecilia in the service box. She goes towards, of course, position 1 there, looking for, of course, that pick from Juliet, which, of course, KAVC unsuccessfully are able to keep up with, and that adds to the tally, of course, of Sporters Volleyball Club. 9 points to 5. Lado comes strong to Medina this time round. Free ball now, but still KAVC are not able to keep that ball in play, and Coach Charles, of course, is going to rush to call for the first time out for his side and maybe try to regroup and discuss how to better things. Catherine from position 4, of course, adds to the tally for Team Sporters, now extending to a 6-point lead. And KAVC started quite strong, but now they have again lost it at, of course, the early stages of the set. And that is an S, the service from Cecilia back. And of course, for Coach Malik and his troops, he should be really appreciating and happy with what the ladies, of course, are showing here, because it's a very big play from them. People now, Flavia, not quite picked by Renata there, but again, miscommunication from Barbara and Hawa Talib, of course, the captain today for KAVC, just earns that point to the Sporters' side, who have progressed with their lead to now 13 points. Lado, but this time around she errors from the service box. KAVC just having some talking points there. Just the players alone on court. Medina comes back to the front court, and back court now in the service box goes Barbara Z. Good service from her, picked by, of course, Samira. And that's going to be a net fold called on the blockers of KAVC, Hawa in particular there. Juliet Chloe there, just number 10, not quite able to pick that ball nicely, and now she is going to again push back Phoebe, the libero there from the reception, but this time on the coach has acknowledged the fact that the libero is on court. She should be able to do her work, and now of course Chloe is pushed backwards a bit together with Phoebe as well. So we have Barbara there receiving, Doreen Kandi with the set, and to the line goes Medina. And of course the ball is not able to stay in play. KAVC still holding on tight, trying to push limits, of course, with Spotters here. Power with the service. Lago nicely picked. Kavc. Slip play, but ball is still in play. Oh, unfortunate for KVC. Ball just doesn't cross over. You see, of course, now comment section. Jasmine Chobe was saying, is it okay if you shift the cameras to the other side? We shall come back here when they are done. Unfortunately, Jasmine, we can't do that because it will take a whole lot to shift the cameras. But nonetheless, let's just enjoy the game. And more interesting games will be coming your way. Of course, we thank you, Jasmine, for your feedback. And that's attack error from Catherine Tino. Just earns KAVC their 9th point in the scoreboard. Minus 17 for Sport S. Picked by Cecilia to Renata from the that's an attack error. She just goes and hits it on the antenna there. Quite many of the volleyball fans have made their way here to NSAMBYA to witness the games, of course, live on ground. But we appreciate each and everyone who is, of course, joining us online and dropping those comments. Natrinda Novias, you're saying today, no, let's wait for tomorrow. Thank you very much, Natrinda, for your comment there. Commentary section. Kanji looking for Chloe off the hands, and of course, Catherine is not able to keep it in play. That is a good score for KAVC. Commentary section. Kanji looking for Chloe off the hands, and of course, Renata off the hands. Because Chloe there together with Watmon Peace are not able to shut her down. Spotters now the business end of the set, looking strong to really go lean with 3 points. Renata flip play, and that's smart play from her. 20 points for Spotters, 11 points for KAVC. Spotters 2 sets, KAVC just trailing with no set. And of course, errors are continuing to come onto the KAVC side. Good service from, of course, Immaculate there. Zion Rocks on the commentary section, you're saying KAVC must go back to Serie B. Well, the season is not yet done, and we cannot determine that. Of course, anything can change. But Coach Charles has decided to call in for the second time out for his troops to regroup there. And I remember I mentioned earlier on that this game will be the last for the ladies today, and we shall be going in for the men's action starting at 2 p.m. Elion Volleyball Club will be taking on Sky Volleyball Club, and then the last game, of course, will be between UCU Doves. They will be playing Prisons Volleyball Club. That will be in the men's category. Serie A action. It will be. Imi, of course, goes and errors from the service. Of course, for Coach Charles, he should be happy with that timeout because it has worked in his team's favor. KAVC are going to make a substitution here. Resty Mukebezi is going to come on for Peace Watmon. Because Resty will now be going for the service. Resty, retrieved by Shamira. Flash through the middle. Agi, go down by Hawa. Though good swing from her off the hands of Baba Zibabra there, and our 22 points for Spotters, who are just in need of those 3 points to seal it off, and of course finish the game high on 3 points. Kanji trying to dump, but Shamira was quick to read her, and again she does the same, but this time around she's not able to succeed. Agi trying to look for that flip dump, but retrieve flash again to the middle, but Agi comes hard and fast against Hawa Talib. Picked by Resty. Kanji looking for Barbara. Swings, but miscommunication between Tino, Catherine, and Shamira there. Just and KVC there, 14 points in the scoreboard. This is match point for Team Spotters, 24-14 KAVC. Cecilia Lado with a service, and she comes to Madina. Kanje to the middle, Hawa. Ball is still in play, Flavia. Hawa with the set, now goes to Barbara, who is not able to keep the ball in play, and that seals the victory for Spotters Volleyball Club, who have had themselves back-to-back victories from last weekend with a sounding victory against KCCA, and now they have edged out KAVC here with a clean 3 points and to themselves with a 3-0 victory. Congratulations. Congratulations, of course, goes to Sporters Volleyball Club for coming out strong and claiming victory in this encounter. And for KFC, they as well have gone to lose points back-to-back from the previous weekend against VVC, and now they have lost more 3 points to Sporters Volleyball Club. That has been our game 2 in the ladies category, and of Sporters and KCB Nkumba coming out victorious today in the ladies category there. And for KAVC and Elion, it is of course hard luck, and we hope to see them collect points in their upcoming fixtures. And for me, and of course each and everyone here in the technical team, we shall be able to bring you the men's action as it returns. We shall be able to really be grateful for each and every one of you who will be able to join. But for now, we thank you all, those who have joined us online, and for dropping in your comments. From CK Gill, Jen Gloria, Caroline, always supporting your ladies. You're just appreciating and congratulating them. Jasmine Chobe, Naturinda Novias, Zion Rocks, appreciation goes to you guys. Thank you very much for joining me in this game. I'll be able to return in the last game. For me and from the team all here in the technical and of course in the booth, we are saying thank you, and we'll see you in the next game.
Very fast.